Battle of Shiloh, second day. We held out, but the fight is not over. The rebels stand ready to attack us again, but probably they don't know that all our reinforcements are now present. We can counterattack and sweep them from the field. We fought desperately yesterday and managed to hold Pittsburgh Landing. Our heroic fighters did not let the rebels advance further. All brigades of General Buell are here, so now we can initiate a counterattack to sweep the Confederates from the field. As we shall. So what we have to do is hold all these positions by the end of the day. Okay, let's get playing and see where things end up. So our brigades, we're going to have... the Washington Rangers, I'm sure, are going to play a part in this. Alex's men kind of want to... I want to pull them back, because our boys are, like, mostly quite beaten up. There's been some savage fighting. We do have a few brigades, though, who are quite capable. Are the rebels going to attack us? This is the question. We've got Jackson's cavalry over there. Let's bring that in. They're armed with the Cook and Brother musketoon. I thought the Cook and Brother were Confederate ones. Well, it's possible they're using captured weapons. There's Ben's battery, which is ready, so it looks like the rebels are trying to make an advance. I wonder if I should wait for them to like hit our solid defenses. Actually, interestingly, yeah, these defenses are good. These count as 87% cover. But then we find someone, let's say in the wood, Kirk's brigade, 99% cover. So I'm not quite sure if the game has any other calculations, but woods just generally seem to be better defenses than the trenches and fortifications and breastworks. So Stone's brigade is definitely going to be a bit tired over here, but they should be okay. Yeah, let's get things in position, and then we'll see if we can force an attack. Let's speed this up a bit. Well, I do see some rebels coming. I think what might be smart, I was going to say we shall put forward some skirmishers, but I don't think we need to. Right, let's get everyone in front. You're still going. Bruce's brigade is okay to come up. Over on this side. Yeah, come on then. We'll form the line across here. And we'll bring the artillery up as well. Yeah, I'm quite keen on just like saving our guys, because contested Spain field. Well, that's fine. And we can lose Spain. Is this Spain field? I don't remember hearing about Spain field. Okay, look at these reinforcements. These are huge brigades coming up against the badly beaten Confederates. Right, it's time to advance. Let's start shooting people. People. That makes sense. What we might do is, I mean, we should have got some resupply. Let's bring the cavalry out onto the flank where it can maybe be of some use. We need to find a way through there. Right, get pasting them. I'd say we did a pretty good job of annihilating most of these guys yesterday. What I should do is, where's our artillery? Let's bring our artillery up, but just advance it behind. I could put those back in there. Let's bring the supplies forward. There's no way that we're going to lose this. Ben's brigade on this side. Let's bring them up here. Actually, they can go to the farm and get some cover. Who's this? This is Forrest. That's Nathan Bedford Forrest. If you've never heard of him, he was a very good cavalry commander for the South. He gained most notoriety for later becoming the leader, was even the founder of the Ku Klux Klan. And if you don't know who they were a bunch of racist assholes who went around lynching black people. And sadly, an organisation that's still in operation today. Just as much of the racism, just possibly a bit less of the lynching. Go on, let's bring Nelson's battery up. And the Arts men are coming up anymore. Frank's battery doing some work from the centre there. Ben's in position. With no ammunition. Okay, they're empty. All my supply wagons are empty. So we've refilled everything. Well, it was a long battle, so that's not really that surprising. So today is just a grind, and this is historically what happened. The Confederates did push the Union forces back to here by the end of day one, but they did not know that all these reinforcements arrived during the night. They didn't think Buell's army was this close. And this is what happened. The Confederates actually started the attack in the morning, but then quickly met this, and then were driven back. And there was more desperate fighting throughout the day. But it became clear that the Confederate army was just too disorganized by this point, and they outnumbered badly, and probably low on ammunition and everything else, and they just had to retreat. But it was a very, very close run thing, and casualties on both sides were fairly even. Right, let's move the cavalry down. I don't want to end up suddenly getting those guys accidentally engaged. Advance, advance. Keep on coming. Keep on keeping on. Are we okay for time? I think we're not generously assigned time, are we? Okay. So I'm going to run these cavalry down here to see what's going on. We own that one, so that's not a big deal. What I might do, we need to get to this one, so let's bring these fellas down here. In fact, screw going through the wood. Let's take the road and get involved down there. Send the cavalry forwards. We found someone else. Okay, go and find space. Everyone get engaged. Keep bringing the artillery forwards as well. Although, how effective they are in the middle of the wood, I don't know. Right, there's an enemy brigade down there that I don't want the cavalry to get involved with. Oh god, these guys have found Anderson's brigade. You need to fall back. They're not really melee cavalry, as you can see. Although they maybe take most of the deaths, they maybe took a lot of deaths gone running in. So, fall back, dismount, get on the flank, and let's go and do some sniping with skirmish cavalry, which is what you're supposed to be doing. Right, so you need to then deploy down here, otherwise, because this is lost now. Although we do have sufficient troops to resolve this. Thankfully, I am going to get this bloody cavalry involved one way or another. I'm going to charge them into the back of Trabue's brigade? I've never heard of that commander. Kirk's men. Okay, hang on. This is... You need to move at the double. Let's get you in there. Let's bring the artillery down and Nelson's guns down as well. Okay, these guys should just be melting at this point. Shall we hurry this on a little bit? Let's hurry this on a little bit. Charge, I think, is necessary. Let's make sure the reinforcements are right behind. I want to see how this goes. We might capture them. They'll probably fall back, but there's a chance that they'll surrender. Right, come on then. We're charging in here. Come on, and the cavalry gets in there and should be able to snipe from the flank. And now you can see the difference between skirmish cavalry and melee cavalry. Right, so here we go. Charge. They've turned to face. No, that's not the plan. That's not good. They did get turned round in time. Hang on, we better... The volley in the arse might be the thing that changes that for us. We're getting more kills. But it's... Ooh, actually, that's the wrong one. Hang on. No, they're broken. Cavalry is very, very, very brittle stuff, and you've got to be careful with it. But this is looking quite sound, actually. Come on. Stone's men, the Ohio Outlaws, are short on ammunition. We're going to have that one, so that's solid. Right, come on, we need to go. We just need to go. And we need to do it at the double, because time is running out here. And I want this to be a solid win. Come on, we've got a little bit further to go to get to there. We should be okay. Excellent. So the Washington Rangers have reformed. Brilliant. So the force sent to take this place is done. Hang on, we can move those down there. Let's occupy it properly. Stone in the centre. The Ohioans can go and take that. This is going to be ours. This is going to be solidly taken. So that's good. And that force can stay there. Occupy there. I don't think Forrest's cavalry is going to be a big thing. Oh, that brigade broke altogether. Excellent. That's what we like to see. Kirk's brigade. Charge in on the flank there. They seem to be charging backwards. I don't quite know how that happened. Bring up the artillery. Right, get in on the flank. Definitely face properly. The enemy may try to come and take this position. It's something that I probably should be aware of. Let's put some skirmishers out in case that's the case then. So we can see what's coming. Where's my cavalry? Oh, it's down here? Excellent. Let's go and take this field. Although there's a huge brigade coming to, like, mess my day up. Right, Rousseau's men. Just get them. I don't know why Kirk's men charged backwards. That was some mistaken order, I think. I'm not sure who they were aiming at the time. We need to pull back from that because we can't hold that against that brigade. So let's go. Get involved over there. We need it's Hanson's men. Excellent. Come on. Keep going. Keep going. There is no way. No, don't fall back. I clicked fall back. That's why Kirk's men fell back. Charge. That explains a lot. Yeah, let me put that cavalry down there. That skirmish cavalry. Come on. You need to go and follow that guy. Oh, wow. We've found another one here. We're chasing them from the field now. We are running them from the field. This is excellent news. Come on. Keep pushing. It's got to be... That's what I like about this game, is that you can't just turtle back and defend like you can in so many other war games. You have objectives and you have to get them in the time available. So Jackson's cavalry have generally done very well. Cavalry is very, very hard to use well in this game. Tell you what, let's put the brigade in there and let's put Jackson's cavalry just holding that. They might do better. Union secured Larkin Bell Field. Excellent. We might be able to find a brigade to charge into and cause some real mayhem. Come on. Keep coming down. Just keep attacking, boys. Keep attacking. No time to rest. This is the time to really push things. Let's take Hazen's brigade. He can go and occupy the wood just in case something goes horribly wrong. Can you actually see them? So Forest men got a surprise this time when Sean's brigade was in the way. Sean's brigade's come through this relatively unscathed. They haven't seen a lot of action in the fight. Okay, this looks... I'm going to put Wagner's brigade over there. Let's move the cavalry down now. Look at this. Just huge ranks of soldiers versus the beaten, broken, tired, out of ammunition, shell-shocked forces against us. Those guys have just totally broken. Oh, I didn't see them there. I should have seen them there. Can we now bring the cavalry in? I want to get one good cavalry charge that works. Okay, this is going to work. Oh, they've surrendered. Perfect. Right, let's get them in. Actually, you guys can go to this. We do have time still, but we're going to get this, so it's fine. I don't think there's going to be anything that can put up a resistance now. Oh god, we still have this. We still have a big brigade here. I mean, at this point, we're going to charge somebody. Right, Kirk, who didn't charge in before. It's that one. I can press C on the keyboard, but we're going in. You're armed with the muskets. So the muskets, .69 muskets, are actually... They're classed as a very effective weapon in what's termed as melee in the game. That doesn't just mean running in with bayonets and sticking them in people. It represents point-blank range combat as well, shooting. So the musket is fairly fast to load. Doesn't need to be accurate if you're only shooting at someone 20 or 50 yards away. Quite capable. And there we go. They have, from what I can tell, they have one decent brigade left. Let's bring Sean's brigade from behind and see if we can capture them. Sean, at the run. Stone's brigade is holding this. We should be absolutely fine. So we have this now. I'm going to position the cavalry. Let's bring everything in. Gibson's brigade. Come and shoot them in the flank. We might see some action here for Sean's men if we can get them in. This is an opportunity to charge the cavalry in. We could get some... Look at that lead flying. There they go. Right, this is where the cavalry goes in. That brigade is broken. We give them orders to do that. And then we charge. And the enemy is broken. So we do still take casualties, because whilst they're broken, they're not defenseless. But this is where you can see the kills should rack up quite a bit. Not as much as I would have thought, though. Yeah, I'm not sure I maybe took... Oh, they've been captured. Excellent. I don't know. I don't think that counts as casualties for the benefit of the Washington's Rangers, but we'll say that they captured 900 troops there. So that's it. We've got everything. I can't see us being in a position where we are now going to lose this. I love the way that you can just draw battle positions on the map so easily. It's excellent. The Ohio Outlaws, you can return to base. You may as well just sit there. And I'm going to pull the cavalry back. So they've got experience, which is good. And as they gain experience, they'll be far more effective in combat, obviously. Actually, just in case there's anyone, I'm just going to deploy in front of this. And therefore, we can't lose it. And let's speed up time to max. I think we have to run the time down. If nothing else happens, we'll just skip to the end screen and we can see the results. So there we go, folks. Second day of Shiloh. What a fight. So the overall results for the battle was a victory, obviously. So we had 41,000 infantry, 750 cavalry engaged. They had less infantry, but more cavalry and a lot more guns as well than we've managed to produce. Casualties, though. I mean, that is nearly 4-1. Or 1-4 in our case. We only lost one gun to their 75. I looked after the artillery reasonably well. We lost a bit of cavalry. Oh, they've got a load missing as well. So that was, I'm guessing that's captured. 2,400 captured effectively. So we lost 7,000 men to their 27,000. With all this combined, they lost nearly 30,000 men. That was nearly the entirety of their army. That was brutal. Real casualties were debated a little bit, but around about, I think, 11,500 to 12,000 for the Confederates, and I think 12 to 13,000, something like that for the Union. The sources always differ on these things, and records weren't, as you can imagine, as good as they maybe could have been in the time. So that was a full victory. St. McCracken's brigade came top there, 2,556 kills. That is a lot, but those boys are doing well. But the artillery is doing well. I'm happy with the new rifled guns, which did some great work. And also, even the smaller caliber guns did well. Where's Frangis's battery? Okay, the 12-pounders. To be fair, they were on a flank that wasn't as heavily engaged, but they still did some good work. And boy, that was some tough fighting right there. Did we lose anyone? It looks like our guys came through absolutely fine. Let's see. So we captured a ton of farmers' muskets and some more cavalry weapons. We have, if we want skirmish cavalry, we can maybe produce that now. Reboard farmers' muskets, which were nearly as bad as farmers' muskets. We didn't capture anything really nice, did we? 15 6-pounder field guns. That's not bad, actually, to be fair. We rescued some of our own weapons. So this is going to be a bit of an expensive one, I predict, because we're going to have to re-equip army organization +1 corps. Excellent. So we can have an extra corps now. That's good. 2 career points. Reputation points, which I'll show you later. Reputation points increase morale. We can also cash them in for rewards. At the moment, I don't think I want to cash them in just yet. So we're doing very well. Oh, we've got Ulysses S. Grant as a commander, which we could put in charge of one of the corps. Obviously, you want me in the first corps, right? General Mark, Brigadier General. I don't think we can... We don't get stats. I honestly don't know. But on second corps, we will put General Grant in there. and put him in there. He's actually better than me. And yes, he does get some stats, so some perks even. So he can have 20% ammo, which is quite good. Speed plus 5%. XP. Ooh, a 10% experience? I think I'll take 5% speed for everyone. Although ammo's good as well. We can buy ammo. Can't buy speed. So I'll take that. And he automatically gets his second one as well. So firearms. Or we can have melee plus firearms and reloading time bonus. And this one, this is a cavalry specialization. It doesn't just affect the cavalry though, right? Melee firearms and charge damage. Maybe it does. Infantry. No, I don't think it... Maybe it does, actually. Yes, it does. So the artillery would get the bonus here. And this one, this would be the infantry. I'll give it to the infantry because they, let's be honest, they do most of the fighting. You could make a cavalry corps out of this, which would be quite good fun. So let's spend some career points. I do feel like I want to put something in politics because we need to sort of up the amount of money that we're getting. But I also want army organization. What's next level of army organization then? So at that level, we can have 3 corps. We can have 3 division per corps, 4 brigades per division. And the brigade size goes up to 2,000. I'm going to do that. That's expensive. But we might need... I want medicine going up as well. But I think we need some politics for some extra money. So I'm going to tick on that one and click apply. So now we can increase the size of the brigades, which we might not do straight away. But it could be good. So go to the army. We've got to try and... Oh, we did. I didn't see this. Whoever was, leading in the field, the Yorkshires, has been knocked out. So let's... We could do with putting someone good in here. Major's a bit low. We will put Lieutenant Colonel Daniel Lyle in there. Because the organisation can drop too much, or the efficiency, if you have too low an officer in there. And the Frisian volunteers, wow, so the volunteer units lost their officers. Or at least they were maybe wounded. So let me see. We have lots of these in the shop, but not so many in the armory. So let me get these back up to... Let's see if we can go to 1,500. I don't want to drop... I'm not losing that star. So we're going to go 1,500. We don't need to go up massive brigade size at the moment. That's a fair cost. The Yorkshires did well there. They've earned their star, I think. We're going to go with stamina, endurance, speed, 10%. Or morale and efficiency. That morale is nice. But stamina is so good. Let's... The Yorkshiremen. They know they're morally superior to everybody else. We're going with that. Alex the Great. Let's see. We need to boost this back up. We're not losing the star though. Can we go? We can go the full 2,000. This is costing me 18 grand. This is a big one. Actually, I'm going to get... I don't know what volunteers we have. So let's take everyone to 500 first. Ish. Just overgone then. And let's get people sort of reinforced, strengthened up. I'm going to pick with these at random, I think, just to split it up. Blake's Brigade. They've got Springfield. There's plenty in there, so let's get you up to 1,500. Nice. Very nice. Oh, I didn't click apply on that, did I not? Select. God, I thought these would have been absolutely nailed, but they haven't. Washington's Rangers have just been... they start at 750, so that's fine. They're so close. Oh, and by the way, Phil mentioned this on YouTube. There is technically a way we can recruit veterans. And here's an historical bit of information for you. When the war started, volunteers were given short enlistments. They thought, the government thought, the war's going to be over. 1 battle, 3 months, it's going to be finished. So especially on the northern side, the 3-month volunteers, which were called up in April, well, some of those enlistments ran out before the first battle of the war. And after that, they still didn't think the war was going to go on that long. So we had like 6-month, 12-month enlistment terms. So technically, you can recruit veterans because those troops, their enlistment terms might have run out and they've gone home. And they can be enticed to sign up again for money, for giving a bounty. That happened. They had bounties for recruits. If you came and volunteer, you would get a cash payout. And I suppose veteran troops would be wanted. So technically, you could buy veterans. However, we're going to try and avoid doing that. So we're on the rookies. We're going to lose a bit of experience, but that's fine. I don't think there's anything nice that we can change this. Yeah, there's a Cook and Brother weapons that we've captured, but it's too few. I don't know if I want skirmishers. We could change to the Sharps carbine, actually. As we saw, it wasn't terribly effective. There's the Remington and the Colt. They're going to be very, very similar, I think. Melee 91. The Colt's a bit better. Why it is, I don't know. Smith carbines are nice. Do they have the... No, they don't have the extra range. Okay, I thought they did. And then we get better... We do get better and more of these as the game goes on and more get produced. We don't have anything there in enough numbers, so we'll stick with what we've got and we'll boost them back up to full strength because it's not a big loss of experience.
Yes, sir.
And we'll figure out how we're going to use them. So, Bear Box Brigade. Bear Box Brigade. I keep mispronouncing this. I do apologise. You're on the Lorenz rifle. We will boost you up to 1500. And we will go with... Let's go with that one. Look at that. Nice boosts. Right, apply. They're looking better. Those St. McCrackens, they're heading on for their second star. These guys are legends. I'm going to keep them with the Springfield rifle. They clearly know how to use it. That costs a lot of experience, but it's fine. We're not exactly flooding the ranks with green soldiers, but it's not far off. So the Frisian Volunteers. We need to put someone else in this. We could put a major in, but I'd rather have a lieutenant colonel if we can.
Yes, sir.
Some of the wounded officers will return to duty, by the way, in due time. It's the ones that are being killed that we definitely won't be getting back. Let's go. You're in the Lorenz as well. We have them in the shop. Go on, let's go. We can get this, can we? 1500. Yeah, that's fine.
Yes, sir.
That's fine. Ben's battery of 10-pounder ordnances. Plenty in the shop. These worked really good. So let's go. What happens if I put this up to 20? We've got a big battery of 20 guns. I'm going to do this because I like big batteries. I do. So we lose a bit of efficiency because we've put some fresh stuff in. The colonel should be fine leading these. We want lots of guns. Moving on up to Frangus's battery. These guys are working very well. We've got some in the armory. I think we're going to go straight up to 20 on this as well. Can we do it? Yes, we can. So I think the loss in XP is worth it for the increase in firepower that we've got. And it doesn't even cost us anything because we had those made in the armory. We won't push... We can go up to 24. I think that's the maximum size for batteries, but we won't push for that just yet. We'll keep that experience going. Jedi's Brigade. Now, these guys did take an absolute pasting. Can we push these up? Yeah, look what happens. We're adding a lot of... We can do it, but we are diluting that. But we need these guys back at a reasonable strength. That's the cost, unfortunately. The cost of war. Chris Pinckney's Brigade. Let's see, where are we? You guys haven't done too bad, actually, so, yep. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get everything to 1500, decent strength, and then we might have a look at the rifles to see if we can upgrade some stuff. I'll probably do this off stream, and you'll see me again before the next battle, but we'll just tidy up. And you can see, we'll go to the second corps as well, so you can see how those units did too. Let's see, so you're good? So Badger's Brigade, oh, look at this. Badger's Brigade did well, again. Let's see if we can... I do want to boost this, but I don't want to lose all that experience, so... And this is where buying veterans, as the game allows you to do, would come in. But we're going to do it this way. The game... We can make the game a bit more of a challenge. It's fine. We don't need to min-max everything. So everyone's got a decent number of soldiers in there. That's good. Over to the second corps. Sean's Brigade. Okay. Oh, we just snuck in. Right, okay. No recruits for Sean's Brigade. Although we're going to change the rifle. Because they've just earned themselves a very, very nice promotion there. Let's go for discipline training. There, look at that. Morale is awesome. So let's change this because I think we can do it. So in the armory, we're not going to go backwards and give them farmers' muskets. Do I have anything in the armory? I do not, but we can afford the excellent Harper's Ferry. Let's do that one. So it's cost me 43 grand to do that. I think it's worth it. I think we equip our good troops with good weapons. Look at this. This tells a lot, actually. The Second Corps was hotly engaged in this. Definitely. Actually, what happened to the Yorkshires? Oh, they did get it. They got a promotion, didn't they? They got their first star. They're doing well. If we can change the rifles, we can. The Lorenz is quite good, so we might stick with that. The Ohio Outlaws, nice again, and we can afford to go 1,500. Actually, ooh, we could do the whole lot, and it doesn't reduce that. Okay, let's take a big brigade. The Ohio Outlaws have just had a huge influx of volunteers after stories of their daring on the battlefield makes it into the papers back home. I'm just going to hold back on... Am I going to do that? 2,000. I think we can do this. So let's see. I need to keep some... Actually, we can give you Lorenz... Right. Actually, I'll need those for replacements for the further battles. We've got some British Enfields starting to appear. This is nice. We can go for the Harper's Ferry again. It's okay. We have enough of them. I don't want to take them all out of the shop because then we might not be able to buy replacements for the losses in battle. I will do the infantry first. By the way, these two artillery batteries and this infantry brigade, folks, looking for a commander. Just saying, leave a comment with your name down below. We could do with commanders for them. It's so much cooler when I know it's you guys I'm referring to when I'm talking about the brigades in the battle. So, let me see. We are going to Clemens Brigade. We're going to... Oh, we can't do too much of this. We can go to that. There we go. We've got a few new recruits. You did take quite a heavy pasting in there, though. Let's go for stamina and efficiency. Yeah, he gets those up. We're going to change this, though. No longer will you be running into battle with a rebored farmer's musket. We're going to give you something sweet. We do have the Lorenz. I think we're going to go all in and treat you to the Springfield 1855, though. That's a considerable upgrade and not too expensive. Stone's Brigade. Stone's Brigade took a lot of beating as well, didn't they? We can get you up to... We can get you up there, actually. Let's get you to 1,500. That's quite nice. And let's take one of those as well. Nice. Gets those up. Perfect. And once again, we can afford to give you something quite nice. More Springfields. Equip. Apply. Excellent. And so the artillery, we want to be changing this for sure. I always go for ammunition on this. It seems just, I mean, artillery burns through it. It seems so wise to do that. How high can we take this before that drops away then? So we can go to... I like going in multiples of 4, but we're not going to do it for this one. So I'm going to go for 10. And then the money's nearly run out. We have recruits, but we have no money. So we're going to probably have to do the same unless we have some artillery in stock. We can do the same here. Take the ammunition. And let's just boost that up. Can we go 12? No, we can't go 12 on any of these. So we will. We'll get there. Both batteries did quite well, I think. So let's have a look. Can we change that over to... We haven't in stock. We've got 12-pounder howitzers. They're no better. They're actually pretty poor weapons. So we have nothing in stock. I would have to buy it. Of which we have very little money. That would... No, I can't do it. Okay, that's fine. So one thing we can do is we can go through and sell stuff we don't want. Like, I'm pretty sure I don't want... We have Springfield muskets, which are quite good. So I think we can sell all of the farmers' muskets and get rid of all of those, and that generates quite a bit of money. I have to hope that I haven't got that wrong and that I can afford to equip everyone with Springfields. Otherwise, we're buying them all back from the store at a loss. So there is that. Skirmisher weapons. That's not really a skirmisher weapon. It's a cavalry weapon, and there's not enough of those. These are the cavalry weapons we've got in stock. I'll probably sell the Cookman Brother, but we might capture enough, so I'll hold on. And artillery, I'll probably sell all the 12-pounder howitzers. The range is so poor that it's not worth it. We do actually have 4 12-pounders in stock. I didn't see them on the list, but that's fine. So I'll hold on to them for now. So there you go, folks. That was the Battle of Shiloh. That was an absolute brutal battle, but we got a lot of experience out of it and did quite well. So the next campaign is going to be, I'm guessing, is this the... Which campaign is this? It ends in the Battle of Gaines Mill. So this is going to be the Peninsula campaign. And on this one, this is an interesting one, actually. We'll find out which one goes chronologically next, and we'll fight those. You can't see too well on the map here, but the Confederate capital at the start of the war was moved to Richmond, Virginia, which is here. And the northern capital was Washington, D.C., obviously just... They were so close to each other. It's resulted in a lot of the fighting being in this part of America, as opposed to way out west. There was loads went on way out west, but this was like particularly concentrated. And the General McClellan, who was put in charge after the Union defeat at Bull Run, his idea was, instead of coming overland to attack Richmond and take the capital, he'd sail his entire army down here, land on this peninsula, and march up to attack it. I'll tell you all sorts of stories about that. It didn't go as planned. He was a great organizer of troops. His troops loved him. He looked after them. He was the most cautious general possibly in the history of generals. And yeah, interesting stories about that. But it's going to culminate in the Battle of Gaines Mill, where hopefully we'll do better than McClellan did. Actually, McClellan, he did fine in all these. He just retreated after every single fight. And he technically won the battles on the field, most of them, but then retreated anyway. Go figure. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying the series, and I will keep you entertained as best I can with my my knowledge of the Civil War that's full of holes and errors, I'm sure. And we will catch you again on the next one.